the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Good friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe. Let the happiness take you in.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise show. Where we got
Good morning.
That's right. We got Hillbilly, mugenfool, Hellwheeler, kjcowboydan, the saucy group, the group that brings you joy in the morning. What's up? Hello.
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 Yeah. I know.
I had to put my ears on so I could hear you.
Oh, ears. Ears. All right. Sounds good. Whoa, mugenfool, is your fan on?
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me go turn that off. Be right back.
Oh, so
I knew I was feeling the breeze somewhere.
Today is a good day. Checking it out, everybody. What's up? Today's chat and chill day, but I was thinking about bringing up a topic. See, there's a show that wants to start in the future. Ooh, yeah. KJ Cowboydan is wanting to fire this off, and we kind of gotta get this out there. KJ wants to start a show. Right.
Indeed. But
right.
There's a particular person I want to start this show with.
Right. And you know, kind of get the advertisement out there, even though nothing's set in stone. But I took the liberty of myself to say, what kind of show do you guys want to see out in Chatland?
Good question.
Yeah, that is a
Very good question.
Yeah. Like because they're talking about all these ideas. And I'm like, well, what does the audience want to see? What does chat want to see? They want to see another morning coffee show in the evening, like evening brunch with coffee, you know?
If you do that, I can probably possibly make it to that one more often.
Oh, because I'm not special enough.
No, I'm talking about evening. Like if you did a late stream or evening stream, I probably could make it.
All right. Say hello up some people in chat going on. We got Lulu. Lulu, what's up, Lulu? Lulu Sky. Da da da. And we got Lone Wolf. Hey.
Lone Wolf in the house. Lone Wolf is hanging out with me over on Twitch this morning when we were playing a little Minecraft before the show.
Oh yeah, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome indeed.
One thing about Lone Wolf, he's everywhere.
He's everywhere, man. He's an everywhere man.
He's literally the song "I've Been Everywhere" by Johnny Cash. Good song.
Yeah, we got Elijah Castle in the house. Whoop, whoop. One of our newest members. Hello. Check it out.
What's up, Elijah?
Yeah. We got Backwoods Collector planting those trees so you don't have to.
Backwoods.
Goonish Lurker. Hey, gang. Been here a while since I jumped in the stream. Hello.
What's up, Goonish Lurker?
Welcome.
Welcome.
And coming from the multiverse of madness, we got Mana Monk.
Mana Monk.
That's right. Mana Monk is here chilling out. He's relaxed from his time traveling, multiverse traveling days. He needs a break. Oh, look.
We got Cane Shaker.
The powerful Cane Shaker. shaking his cane to control the weather.
Did you know that Cane Shaker is now a top 40 idol in the music charts?
Oh,
Yep. I heard that.
heard that. Heard that indeed. What's on the docket today? The docket for today is we're chatting, chilling. We'll talk about whatever comes on our brain today because it is Friday. But also, Twitch side. Hello. We're streaming on kjcowboydan Twitch side. If you want to, hit that follow button. Subscribe to the channel. Be awesome. Be amazing.
Yep, and if you want to, you come on over here to YouTube and look up Super Fast Tortoise. You can join us here also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I know my show is tried and true. It's fun. It's grown. It's evolved. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
But KJ's really good at putting a show together. I don't know how you would be with a daily show, but knowing his stamina with the progressive of going and doing things, he's really good at it. He's really good at talking. He's really good at showing off, on camera. He's very camera friendly. Yeah, he may look like a cartoon, rugged looks.
Hey, it's not my fault. I was just drawn this way.
Right? Yeah, would you guys like to see a morning coffee style show of its own kind more in the evening?
Like a evening caffeinated show?
Right.
Caffeinated show.
Soda pops for friends.
Zombie.
Now, I don't know what we were thinking, but it'd be kind of like I was spitballing ideas with Hillbilly behind the scenes, and we're thinking like 2 rednecks, 1 stream, or 2 bottles of whiskey and 1 cup of moonshine, because 2 bottles of moonshine would be too much moonshine.
That's right.
Yep. When you
We
can
got
have a
Hans.
jug.
Hans, what's up? What's up?
Hans.
He's always flipping a car.
Yeah, we actually, Jesse and I were talking about, we got to get Hans to come on to procrastinating, and we want to talk about like movie cars.
KBG.
Yeah, we got to get Hans on the show.
Yeah. KBG. Yes, the afternoon whiskey show. That's right.
The afternoon whiskey show. Okay, we're gonna write this down at the end of the show. We'll do a poll. How about that? We'll do a poll on what Hillbilly and I's show name shall be.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Han says I do have a Discord, just haven't installed it in years.
Cool.
Years. Ooh, Elijah said I would like a show in the PM, an after dark type stream.
Cool.
You wouldn't like KJ After Dark.
Yeah, it's secretly a werewolf. Oh wait, I was supposed to say that.
I am currently working on tooling out a concept that I thought of last year when I first started streaming about doing Reddit stories after dark. And so people will be able to suggest their favorite Reddit stories, and we will read them, discuss them, and say how we would have done it differently in our lives to make it not be a Reddit story. Because, everybody likes to talk about what went wrong on Reddit.
Oh,
Hans says, honestly, after the next 2 weeks, I should have some more openings in my schedule. Yeah, we'd love to have you on our shows all together.
Yeah.
Talk about cars one day. I know nothing about cars.
Okay, sorry. I was gonna say, well, if you're going to go over Reddit stuff, and I should check out Am I Overreacting and Am I the Backside? I wouldn't say the full version of the other one because that has a bad word on it.
Elijah says Reddit is never-ending content.
That's true.
You know what also is never-ending content? Making stories out of ChatGTP.
Nah, I'd rather play AI Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, that guy. Funny thing is, that got an update for factions and Better Combat the day my subscription ran out.
What?
That was rude of them to update then.
Oh no, Hillbilly, not the voice. Don't torture
Not
us.
the squirrely voice.
Don't y'all just miss that voice.
I do miss it when we do the card of the day, that's for sure.
Oh, is it? Hans says I definitely re-downloaded and join up. Just trying up some legitimate idiotic legal stuff. So I'm trying to hyper focus on that right now. Sounds good.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I mean, I hate to say it, but most of the time, legal stuff is idiotic.
I mean, you're not
So-
wrong.
So everyone has a headache with it. But yeah, we'd love to have you on the Discord when you get back on it, Hans, and definitely have you on the podcaster
Mhm.
for a nice car talk day. I think we've all got some favorite cars and things we'd love to talk about. So
We can do a show called Riding in Cars with Jesse.
That's right. And Jesse will box your car if you let her.
Well, when I go in my car, I always have to have somebody sitting on my hood, holding my hood down. Because it just don't like staying down for some odd reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jesse's car has had about enough of Jesse lately.
I don't know, my car is not having a good week, but I can tell you this: my car is definitely ending up being on the better side. Like I fell over, I fall out of my chair and accidentally hit the car. I'm the one that ends up worse off.
Poor car.
The other day, last night, I was out driving, and a deer runs across in front of me. I clipped the back of its leg because I didn't manage to brake in time, sort of thing. But once again, the car has worked off quite fine. The deer is probably wandering around with a broken leg. So I really wouldn't upset my car right now. I feel like you're going to get something broken out of it just by, saying the wrong thing to it.
We know in America, that's also known as fast food.
Oh,
I mean,
welcome to the Roadkill Diner. My name is Juan. Can I take your order?
That would
depends on
require
what
me to
state
have killed it. I think I just maimed it. It's just limping around there.
Well, most of the
Well,
time,
I'm kind of glad because I don't really want to have hit an animal like full force and smashed my car.
I got.
yeah.
I think that Jesse's Ultimate Fighting Car Championships is going to be a thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
My grandma hit a deer a while back, and when she got home, she's like, "I killed Bambi." It's hilarious, but also sad at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
no, mine was a big one, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't Bambi because Bambi's a baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I probably killed Bambi's mum or dad.
But the best way to get some free food is use your car as a gun to run over these dang gone deers. Then you have some free venison.
Wait, hold on a second. Does that count as drive-through?
Yep, sure does.
Drive through.
Well, to correct Hillbilly, that's a bad idea because deers can wreck your car, and that's insurance and issues you don't want to deal with.
Yeah, but at least you get some venison out of it.
Oh my lord!
Venison is good though.
I mean, that's almost as bad as eating buckshot.
Yeah,
It's
it
okay.
is.
I mean, alligator tastes good, so I'm not
Alligator too.
against running over an alligator or two.
Mhm. Since it's ongoing, I can't really get into the details, but it's absolutely bonkers because there's no evidence against me but that's how malicious prosecution works, aka gotta get a sue the government. Oh, we got Collector Invest in the house. What's up? What's up?
Nice.
Oh my lord. Anyways, so thinking about Jesse and cars, it reminds me of Street Fighter when you have the scene where you're playing the characters and you have to beat the car to a bloody pulp for
Dude,
Yeah,
I love
bonus
that one. That's like
stage.
one of those bonus scenes when you beat for the extra points type of thing.
Yep.
Last time we had that in Street Fighter was like Street Fighter 4.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
We
do
didn't
not
bring
run
it back.
Do not run over deer with your car. I will say that.
Not on purpose, anyway.
Right.
It just makes sense not to.
Exactly.
I break at work. Why hasn't Hillbilly made an attachment for the front of this car to hit deer that doesn't hurt the car? We have an attachable snowplow. That's right.
Been working on it.
That
Oh,
also
come on,
requires you to
mugenfool.
know that you're going to be going out and hitting a deer.
Well, that's just me trying to laugh, but then it wasn't.
You sound like you were
Not
clearing
right.
your nose.
Mhm.
No, that was my mouth.
But yeah, about the attachment to put on your car to protect your car against deer. I've been working on that.
Well,
That way we can get some free venison.
is it? If you're on Twitch, there's a wild graplock. Twitch catch it by using
Exclamation mark Pokey Catch. If you haven't ever started your Pokemon journey, do so by hitting exclamation mark Pokey Start.
Nice. Here we go. There we go.
We got a little fun activities in our Twitch chat for people when they're hanging out in Twitch.
That's right. Hans says, I'm less worried about the charge, more worried about the evidence to prove 7 cops are dirty. Wow. That sounds like a story that needs to be written.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We'll get it eventually once the trial gets done with.
Mm-hmm.
You'll probably tell us what happened then.
Collecting Vest is working loads. Kip G says, if you live in deer country, you need the attachment. That's right. You know they have deer whistles they put on your car. So when you drive it makes a sound that deer can hear, and they'll run away from the street.
Yeah.
You have to hit the deer.
I don't know if those actually work because I had them on my Oldsmobile and I still hit a cow.
I think you just solved your own problem there. A cow and a deer, they are distinctly different.
Okay, I was referring to a female elk, first of all, and elk are like almost the same as deer.
Well, you shouldn't call deer cows.
Well, that's what a female elk is called.
Look. It's all a story about ground beef. That's all you need to know.
I thought that was a cow with no legs.
All I did was help a friend pack and move. Wow.
Wow, and they try to get you for that. Jeez.
Well, today's show has definitely gone in weird directions. Right. Right. It's definitely one of those mixed things, like mixed nuts, like country nuts. You know, you get roasted nuts, you get sugar coated nuts, you know, get all those nuts in a little trail mix bag and you shake it up and you dip hot sauce on it, and there you go.
Yep. I don't know about dressing up as a deer and walking in the woods, because you know they might attack you and think you're one of their species and do something that you don't want to happen to you. You know, something naughty maybe.
Jeez.
What, like approaching an ice cream man that's probably not an ice cream man?
Oh,
exactly.
Hey.
He might be a, I don't know, MTG salesman.
Yeah. I'm already a deer, so I don't need to dress up.
Oh.
Yeah. No, so my brain's trying to get back on track because
we derailed a long time ago.
Well, there's no legitimate derailment, but topics, man, topics. Yeah, you gotta keep them clean.
Well, they are pretty clean. I mean, a little bit not, but a little bit naughty, a little bit clean. I mean,
you don't even know Hillbilly. You can't even describe it correctly.
It just ain't went too bad, you know. I mean, it ain't over the top. No. I mean, over the limit.
Now
it is Chat and Chill Day, but I do have a question for you guys, and I've been kind of wondering this all morning. How are you guys doing?
Yeah,
doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Dark Master, what's up?
Dark Master.
KFG, this is officially a hunting stream now. I'm Bigfoot, says Collecting Vest. Bigfoot. Literally.
Don't give away that you're Bigfoot.
Well,
Bigfoot's meant to be elusive.
Hold on, I know.
You hide behind a tree, poke out. Hello? Nope. Can't
Elusive.
give it away, then we know where to go.
Did you hear Bigfoot's most recent single that he put out there? It was called. It was a pretty good song.
Bigfoot's a Wookiee?
Don't you think so? I mean, Bigfoot looks like a Wookiee to me.
You ever watch Terry and the Hendersons?
Yeah, I loved that show when it was on.
Terry and the Hendersons.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Bigfoot just Taylor Swift?
I don't know who Taylor Swift is, but they sure sound fast.
Well, I was just wondering who wins against a Bigfoot versus a Yeti. But if we're saying a Bigfoot is Taylor Swift, who's the Yeti? Because that probably will decide who wins.
Probably I say KJ is probably the Yeti if you want to ask me.
Look, the Bigfoot sometimes gets confused for the abominable snowman, but Yeti never complains.
Whoa! Ooh, yet he never
Good
complains.
job.
Ooh.
Jokes.
I see what you did there.
That's right. Hans found a cute little Mustang GT Premium 3K with 400 HP set up for the 4.6 V8. Nice.
Yeah. Well, I've got a question for Lulu. Lulu, do you? I know you told me some great news in my stream, early morning stream. Do you want to share that with us here? I mean, you can if you want to. That's up to you, Lulu.
She shared great news on your stream, and I didn't hear about it on your stream.
Yes, she did.
And now Hillbilly's going to tease us about this great news, but leave it to see whether Lulu wants to tell us or not.
Well,
Otherwise, we're going to have to go to Hillbilly's stream and try and see if we can find this great news.
Like, I was listening to Hillbilly's stream. I heard nothing about this. Like, Hillbilly said nothing about it.
Yeah, well, it's up to her. It is up to her because, you know, I don't put nobody's news out there unless they put it out there.
What?
Yeah. But it is.
Put it out on your stream. Why didn't I hear you talk about it?
But I did talk about it.
When was this?
This morning.
Well, we're all obviously
like when was this
Hillbilly
during the
tested
stream?
towards this hearing.
There it is.
Oh, that's good.
Woo! That's great
Congrats.
news, Lulu.
That's one heck of a good news.
Yeah, it is.
And that goes to show you that prayers do work.
Prayers. That is awesome. Whoa.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing. Amazing. Whoa. Yeah, even Elijah's like, whoa.
Yep.
That's great news for sure.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I am glad that she went through her surgery with flying colors and
Speedy recovery.
And I just hope for a speedy recovery, and that's it.
Yeah.
But according to Lulu, she's doing great. That is awesome.
Yeah, like when my wife went through some major surgery, the one thing I had to work hard on not doing was making her laugh.
Oh boy.
Oh, it was hard. Like you know, when a close person of your family is like, you know, in surgery, feeling the pain and going through all the initial process of getting done with it, you want to lighten the mood and make them laugh and chuckle so you know things are okay, but not when they're done fresh out of surgery.
Exactly.
And
that's when I like to try to stay away from them, not to be mean or anything. I just, you know, because sometimes I just can't help myself.
That's right. You're an original Marafi May.
Exactly.
You know, give Hillbilly a microphone, he will tell you jokes all day.
I will try.
I remember Rocky. He was really big, like in the early 2000s. I remember him. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I compare Hillbilly to Rafi May because he always made jokes about eating food. Being up all night got to me a lot. No doubt. Need to relax for sure.
You were up all night. Oh, you could have contacted us on Discord. We would have sat up all night with you.
Yep.
Han says, "I have no filter like Rafi." Thank you, everyone. No, you rock. You rule.
Yep. Heck, Lulu. If you had seen me in one of the streams, you could have talked to me and told me you're staying up all night, and I would have hung out with you I would have done a stream and such as this, invited you to the stream, and we could have hung out.
Guys,
yeah. Funny, I was actually up all night the night before, and the night before, I actually got 2 nights worth of good sleep.
What?
It's amazing when you're stressed out, you get more sleep. You get better sleep I get better sleep when I'm stressed out.
I think the essential statement is that someone here in this group and most of the community doesn't sleep. So there's normally always someone awake to talk to and be there for you if you need it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm usually up to about 2 a.m. Central Standard Time most of the time. Then I turn around and get up about 7 a.m. between around 7, 8 o'clock a.m. every day.
Long story short, if you need an emotional support human, there's 4 of us. And also, if you need an emotional support head in the jar, there's 1 of us.
Yep.
Wait, did you just put me in the human category?
Well, you're
Yes,
half
he
human.
did.
I'm half human. Yes, that is true.
I'm only like 1/8 human. I mean, how much of a human body is a head?
That's right. Hans says, I try to limit my swearing and languages to other Spanish and English. I don't sleep. I nap. Lewis says, they don't call me the night owl for nothing. Jeez, I cannot stay up all night. My bedtime hits and I'm gone.
All right.
I'm
So,
asleep.
not to distract from anything, but my cat is currently growling at the wall.
Well, the wall
The
probably
wall.
deserves it.
Have you got a fly on the wall or something?
Lone Wolf, so that's why all your community is amazing. You're all there for each other and trying to do the same for everyone too. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice thing about community, is there's always somebody there that when you need it. Like recently, I'm dealing with there are very few people who know exactly what's going on, but I'm dealing with some issues right now. And fortunately, Hillbilly and I decided we're going to do this. Either we don't know if it's going to be how regular it is. At least once a week, we're going to do our show that we're hitting around. So feel free to listen to chat what you want it to be called. We will vote on it on the Discord. Also, thanks to the community, I get to be here with Tortoise and Jesse and Mugen.
True.
Lulu says, "Life on a pet cat saying feed me or I'll take it out on the wall." It was funny the other
Yes.
day. The other day, I was playing with my cat with the laser pointer and got him jumping and doing backflips off the wall. It was hilarious.
Yep.
I do something similar with Q, but what I do is I'll take the laser pointer and like swing it across the room and he'll chase it. I'll leave it on the wall, then turn off the laser pointer once it's on the wall, and he'll just crash right into the wall. It's great.
Mhm.
Maybe that's why he's kind of stupid.
I used to do that. I used to do that to my cat when I had one. It's funny.
Right. Funny.
Yep. And dogs will do that too.
Hans, because the embalming fluid absorbs, right? At least his brain's bought the size of a grape. What?
I don't see what you're trying to say. No,
we can give that the reason why he's got a 9% head instead of a 5% head. Yeah, we'll give that. That's totally the reason. It's the embalming fluid, of course.
well, I try not to get too many wrinkles in my brain, and embalming fluid keeps it nice and smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Good old coffee.
What plans do you guys have for the weekend? That's a good
Sure.
question.
Streaming.
Playing some games, watching some anime. Hopefully, if I get around to it.
Probably some yard work. Yay! More
Jesse,
yard work.
he just said the W word.
Well, it's not our show. We can't control who says the W word. Although, I have to say, chat, we still haven't worked out a punishment for anyone that does say the W word in our procrastinating podcast. So, if anyone has any good ideas of what happens if you say said W word,
Well, too bad he
let us
can't
know.
enforce it, but every time someone says a W word, they have to send in a super chat.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
awesome, but not enforceable.
Right.
So,
I tried to do the flogging. I suggest flogging for anybody who says the W word, but Jesse won't let me do that.
All right, Dark Master, have a good stream. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Dr. Willing, I'm thinking of. Going to the movies, just like the Alien Ant Farm song.
Oh yeah, Alien Ant Farm, great band.
You didn't think I was going to reference a 2000s band?
No, I figured you'd be referencing 1999's. There's quite a few. Well, actually, Alien Ant Farm was there in 1999 too. So.
I already said the W word in KJ's stream this morning. The first time is a warning, right?
Yeah, right. Well, the first time was a warning. Yeah. Lone Wolf did this morning. I'm like, we'll ignore it.
there can be some
Hunt is awesome
leniencies,
band.
but not on the podcast.
Hunt is awesome bad who did MJ Michael Jackson covers.
Yeah, you know what? That was that Alien Ant Farm, Michael of Billy, not Billie Jean. What was it? It was
Smooth criminal.
Smooth Criminal. Thank you. Smooth Criminal. Thank you.
Hillbilly, super chat. What?
Woot woot.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hillbilly tossed out the super chat, and he didn't even use the W word.
He did. It's her.
He did it all in one. He used the W word and the super chat, thinking the two are going to counteract each other. I'm not sure if that's really quite how it.
See, that's how you create a black hole, is by doing both at the same time.
It makes an infinity loop where it goes around in circles to work.
Infinite loop.
All right, Elijah, the porch cast with KJ and Hillbilly.
Okay, I'm writing that down. It's going to go into after the stream. I'm going to pop my Discord into the chat here shortly. But after the stream, we're going to do a vote. We'll let the vote happen last for 3 days, and on Monday, when we have a winner, we are going to issue out the new logo for whatever our show is called.
Cool.
Well, Hans got a good point here. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? And a bottle of candy. All right. Calm down with the talking about the W word. Some people are trying to work over here.
So close, Kebby. Like you missed it, and then you dumped it. So close.
Oh, my Lord. Good times to be had for sure.
Yeah.
It is.
And you guys let the Pokemon escape? No one caught it?
It was an applin. Come on, guys. They're a cute little apple Pokemon.
Unless you evolve into a
Apparently
Hydra
Pokemon
apple
can
and
be
then
fruit
it's an
now.
Hydra.
I'm only
Yeah.
throwing Pokeballs at shinies, okay?
The Chinese. That brings up the Moana song. I'm shiny. Da 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 da. What about the J word? Job.
Ooh, Kebby has brought up a very good point. Are we going to have to add slightly smaller infractions? So the main one is don't say the W word, but maybe there'd be smaller penalties if you say the J word.
Well, there are exceptions to the rule if you say I'm not going to my in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, because that is specifically stating you are going to be procrastinating on it.
Mm. Huh. Huh. So, if someone in chat says, I'm working my job, what happens then?
The world comes to an end.
Yeah. Or they could say, I'll work at my job.
Or as
I
Kevin,
think
I'm
Kevin-
working on my job. Yeah.
Black hole. There's a lot here. He's trying to see how much you can put in one.
Hmm? I don't know how searchable the term is, but recess with KJ and Hillbilly could work.
Ooh, recess. Yeah. Or yeah, recess with. Or yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Thoughts.
Yeah.
Words
Words.
are fire.
Word.
Han says, I'm taking the day off for my job. See, that's an appropriate way to say job in that sentence.
I agree. I think that they need to replace the definition from the dictionary, and we can add that in there. We will take the word back and make it a procrastination word.
Procrastinate.
Or you could say, I don't work at my job.
Well,
Who
we know you
does?
don't work. You don't work at any job.
Yeah, true.
No, same.
I just work at looking this good.
Oh yeah, and trust me, that's a lot of work.
That definitely takes work.
But you know what doesn't take work is hitting that button.
I like button. Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
The work button? Okay.
What is it? KJ, I work hard at my job. That's right.
Be right back.
Whoop, whoop.
So, what flavor coffee is everybody drinking today?
Chocolate caramel.
Chocolate caramel. Me and you have the same coffee today.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mrs. Hillbilly just made me straight up coffee.
Han says, y'all work at your jobs. My job just pays me.
I approve.
right? You know, Rockstar juiced sangria. Ooh.
Rockstar juiced sangria.
I don't know why that puts a song in my head.
Yep.
Shoot. What song is it? The lyrics are not hitting me right, but the tune is.
Mhm.
Da, 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 da.
Ooh.
You know, it's not Nirvana. It's a Sublime song that hit my head.
Santeria?
Yeah. I got my I got my Santeria and I got my crystal ball. Something.
I like
just-
that. The
I
late
just-
shift. I like that. The late shift with KJ and Hillbilly.
Late shift.
Late shift.
That's
It'll
right.
be the exception to the W rule. We can do that.
Mhm. Basically, my only duty is to be wherever they want me to go, and boom, I'm paid. Yeah.
Cool.
You know, I just realized something, and I realized that Lulu changed her profile picture.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a picture. There you go. Kevin G says, so I'm bad at my job. They pay me to never go in. Yeah. It's kind of job everybody should have.
Yep.
That's right. Sublime. Santeria is South American Satanism, by the way.
Wow.
That's funny.
It's closer to voodoo, actually,
Voodoo.
which really follows more closely to very closely to like a similar way that the old Celts used to worship their magics and gods. Santeria is more towards the voodoo side, though.
Mhm. There you go. Face pink, drinking tea. Yes, I did. Said Lulu.
Cool.
You got that song in my head. I'm not the one who's so far away.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do a karaoke night on the Discord server soon.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
Well, hoodoo, but I simplified the explanation. That's right. Who dat? Who dat?
Cool. Who do that?
Who do that? There's a difference between the two, for sure. For sure.
Yep.
But now, thinking of coffee and good times, another good name for the late show, right, is Evening Out with KJ and Hillbilly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one too.
You know, it's like a date night with the two guys.
You know, I was thinking that just Hillbilly and I can meet up and just do it live at the buffet, and we can call it like shutting the restaurant down with Hillbilly and KJ.
Oh yeah, that's very possible because as much as I eat, they be shut down.
Hillbilly be talking with his mouth full.
You know it. Just 1 minute. Let me finish just a bite. Oh, I got another bite. Give me another minute.
The opening slogan can be "All you can eat, Hillbilly. All you can stand, KJ. All you want, together." I don't know. We can mess with that.
You can do lots of stuff. You
Oh,
know,
the hillbilly and the city slicker.
Who's the city slicker?
he's calling you a
comfortable.
city slicker.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess like the 10 people more in my town, it does count me to be. I live in the city now, I guess, you know. Born country, live city. That's what I say.
All the trouble. All the trouble. Oh, my Lord. I mean, think about all the names you could come up with, like 2 heads, 1 shoulder.
Now, here's the perfect show name. In the Shell with Super Fast Tortoise. Is that taken yet?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't think that's taken. Hillbilly, we'll take that. We'll call ourselves In the Shell with Super Fast Tortoise.
Okay, that'll work.
It's not taken, I don't believe.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't think it's taken on Twitch. Might be taken on YouTube, but it's definitely not taken on Twitch.
but it has to have that with Super Fast Tortoise part.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
I like Elijah's one. They've just gone with 2 men, 10 stomachs,
2 men, 10 stomachs. That's
and of
right.
course we know 9 of them are with Hillbilly.
We know Hillbilly is related to the Melmacians because the Melmacians have 8 stomachs.
Oh, you just reminded me of a picture I sent. Okay, so I'm following this guy on Twitter who takes his action figures and takes pictures of them doing funny things. And he took a picture of his Alf toy chasing a little cat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny.
Reminds me of the metal special on the radio, 98 KUPD, Into the Pit with Marcus Mang. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Not bad. Thinking about it. Because KJ, God knows this guy, right? Everybody knows KJ. If anything, he loves talking about music, pop culture, and media, right? And if anything, tied into all 3 of those things at some point is Marvel. Because he loves talking Marvel. Oh my God. We can't even mention Marvel without KJ just taking over the show.
Oh Lord, you done jinxed us now. Now you want to talk about Marvel.
Right?
Like
Like when he first popped up on the show, he had a Doomsday background, like on his background.
Yeah, yeah. And I think I even had like me playing poker with Iron Man once.
Mm-hmm.
But I talk Marvel a lot, but did you know something about Marvel? I got Marvel news for you. I'm not sure if you guys heard this already, but there is a situation going on with the whole Marvel stuff. Did you hear this?
Hellwheeler was officially confirmed to star in the Avengers Doomsday. Nice.
cool.
You heard it here first.
I
I
think
think they heard it on Twitter first if they were following you.
KG says sorry, he's more DC.
SpongeBob greater than Marvel.
Mhm.
I mean, SpongeBob has lasted forever.
Kevin spitting facts.
It's one thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, I actually had a point to my little rant there, right? Maybe the show you guys put together should be called 2 Heads and 1 Radio,
On the radio.
or bringing back the radio. You know, because you do talk about music a lot, and you do talk about pop culture, and you know what? I don't think there's a lot of radio references out there, and it's probably a term that's searched.
What's a radio?
Well, we're talking about the people who actually listen to music.
Welcome to In the Shell of Tortoise show, now on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. Like, can you imagine? Like, you can name your show Southern Radio because you both live in the Southern.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could. Man, I really got KJ going. You know.
Yep.
You know, you got. How was it? You can like mix your names to be like KJ Hill Radio, or you could acronym your names, right? You got HBKJ Radio right there. You know?
Hold on a second. We're gonna rock with that. Hold on a second. You're listening to HBKJ Radio. I am Hillbilly, and I'm here with kjcowboydan. Wait, hold on a second. The other way around. You are rocking out with your mullet out today. Remember, no song is complete unless there's a mullet. Ask Billy Ray; he'll tell you today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And look, you got then like the radio thing. Shouts out the HBKJ or KJHB, however you want to put it. Seems like it would be legitimately a show name. Like, because what brought the idea up is when Hans made this comment right here, and he's like 98 KUPD, you know, That's the name of the radio station. You can sound like a legitimate radio station on YouTube, on Twitch.
Cool.
That'd be kind of interesting, actually. A radio show. Now, Jesse and I have been toying with our Suno a lot, and I've been dying to do like a day where we just play the songs that we created in chat, because we've done a few of these chat writes music episodes on our show and on my own, and chat's been writing some bangers. I'll tell you what.
Right?
Oh yeah, I mean, if you haven't checked it out, Cane Shaker, the song of Cane Shaker explaining the radio, absolute banger.
But look, you
made my chat.
Look, if you made a 3-hour slot in a day, like 2 to 3 hour slot, have a talk show, play some music, talk about what's current pop culture. You can have Google pulled up and you can be searching Google News pop culture and bringing up things like, did you know today this happened? Or this is something that popped up in pop culture today. You guys can have a legitimate radio show because KJ is really good with bringing this kind of stuff up, you know. And Hillbilly, he has his qualities, his perks.
Did you know that today in history, Lou Gehrig, his second 130 winning streak ended today in history? On this day in 1939, the New York Yankees great Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse of American baseball, ended his streak in consecutive games played in 2,130 game setting, a record that has stood until 1995 when it was broken by Cal Ripken Jr.
Okay, Jesus, why aren't we getting the show MTG Hillbilly Dag Blaggett? Right.
The Dag Blaggett show?
Well, if I ran a show, I would probably fail at it because, for one, I ain't got the confidence in myself to do it. For two, don't know where I would come up with the topics. I don't know where Tortoise comes up with his, but Dag Blaggett, he's good at it.
Here's a show. How about we meet you halfway in between? The possible name for the show would be Dag Blaggett. It's Hillbilly and KJ.
Yeah, that'll work.
Dag Blaggett.
I'd like that.
Just totally run away from the idea of the radio show.
Yep.
All my work, just put the crap.
It's we still can do the whole radio show thing. Radio show call-ins. I've been trying to bounce this one back and forth with a few people. You know how like back in the 90s, we used to call into our radio shows and request songs and like dedicate it to yeah, I'd like to dedicate this song to my girlfriend, Hillary. And this song is called I'll Be There For You. Thank you very much. I'll wait off and listen online. Thank you. I was always thinking like a radio show style call-in show would be great.
Yeah, I remember doing that when I was younger.
Yeah, you need a business number for that. You don't want to give people your personal number to call in.
Well, there's a way to do it without having a number because, we do have Discord.
We do have Discord, and Jesse's been telling me I needed to install that WhatsApp for a while. I just like WhatsApp.
WhatsApp, Doc?
I mean, WhatsApp still requires your number.
Oh boy.
Yep, it sure does.
Well, just saying. Look, I think there's a lot to chew on here, but I think you can definitely put in a radio style show. Because like last night when I was working on behind the scene stuff, that reminds me, I got to upload this thing. But I was working on I was working on behind the scenes stuff, and I was listening to the radio show behind me. They were talking about stuff and talking about facts and also playing music. And now, if you want to do music and do your Suno music, you know, that'd be cool. You know, you might get a following.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have fun.
Yep.
Hey. Work is not fun.
Well, if you don't call it the W word and you call it something else like
Job.
Job.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he have to hurt me so? Why does he have to hurt me so?
Well, it's because you never reinstalled your saltometer.
Yep.
Oh, we did reinstall it. We just hadn't given it a good run through yet.
Right.
Oh yeah, sir. You
We did
reinstalled it.
reinstall.
Every time we say
reinstall.
salt, we don't see this pretty little salt picture pop up.
Well, let me turn it on.
Or
Let's see.
salty.
I will turn it on for the from now on again. We haven't really given the true testing because we haven't really talked about people being too salty on. I was leaving that for like special shows when we talk about how to play Magic or something. But yeah, we'll turn that back on. We fixed it though. We did because I remember we fixed it on stream the other a couple weeks ago.
Okay, please, Hillbilly. Please what?
Oh, there's
Look
free
up a bit
Wi-Fi
higher.
based viewers, I guess.
Debbie wants the intro for your show to be the Friends theme song with you then yelling "Dag Blaggett" at the end.
Hold on a second. We can probably do that. The nice thing about Suno is we can make parodies. No one told me that Hillbilly was gonna be this way. KJ's a joke, and we're watching them today.
If you come to my show sometimes, my morning shows especially, and you listen to my intro, sometimes you might hear a dag blanket in that song.
Elijah says, "Fun isn't allowed."
Oh, crud. The fun police has arrived.
Right?
I'm going to jail.
Hellwheeler, did you start me through yet? Definitely want to hear about that.
Yeah, not yet. I was gonna go on DJs last night, but that deer incident delayed me. Things, but my hand was hurting a bit too much to be able to do Mass Effect 3, so it will be starting soon.
She was gonna go on DJ's show, but she was like, "Oh dear."
Oh, dear.
Why are you killing me with these bad jokes?
Life lesson: do not fight a car.
Exactly,
That's
that
a life
is definitely
lesson.
a life lesson.
Don't challenge the dad jokes. Just go with them.
But
Yeah, right.
I got a question for Hillbilly. When you fought your car, did you hurt the car?
That's what I asked her too, and she told me that I was being a smartass.
I'm just wondering.
Well,
I mean,
No,
yeah,
the car's fine.
That's good.
I fell into the car and the car's fine.
Hellwheeler's like, you think I'm hurt? You should see the car.
I'd almost say the opposite happened. The car got even shinier, more sparkly, more clean.
Oh,
It gained years on its.
Oh,
That's funny. That's funny. No, but seriously, I hope your hand gets better and
yeah.
everything feels right.
Oh yeah, it's just got to heal.
Yep.
Just
Annoyingly,
think, just think
how do
about
you
it.
work things around when it's your main hand?
Just think about it. It's practice
new
for
things.
when you meet KJ in person.
Yep.
practice. We ain't talking about practice. We talking about game.
That's right. Han says get better soon for sure.
Yep.
But it's all fun and dandy. And what's fun and dandy is we made it to a part of the show where we hit this bumper.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Everybody,
Cool.
Cool.
we get to go to the shill section.
Chill section.
The place where people get to shill the channel. And if you haven't followed KJ on Discord on Twitch yet, why haven't you? Just hit that follow button. Subscribe to his channel. Use your free Amazon account thing. Subscribe to his channel. He's
Yep.
awesome. He does it. He does good work. He's shiny.
Shiny, shiny, shiny. I got a clean jar.
I got a clean jar. I suppose what? Yeah, I suppose yesterday he had a jar that was all kind of messy.
That's right. KBG see SFT has adult things to do again. Well, yes, the wife works, and I have to make sure dinner's done and stuff before she goes. Even though it's like lunch, but
you know what you say. A happy wife is a happy life.
Yeah, especially when you don't like getting beat up. You just do everything you can not to get beat up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I wouldn't
know personally, but that's what I heard.
Well, yeah, like you'll be surprised. You know, you heard people about falling downstairs. When you have a wife, somehow you miraculously, well, it's not really miraculous, but you can fall upstairs.
I have fell upstairs before.
Right?
Yep.
Insanity.
Yep.
And
It's
I'm
amazing how
joking,
gravity
everybody.
doesn't work sometimes.
Right? I'm joking, everybody. My wife does not beat me up.
If you heard about my wife, you got to worry about her sometimes because she's mean.
Well, Hillbilly used to have long hair.
Yup, exactly. And you wonder what happened to it? My wife took care of my hair, dag blade.
That's not.
No,
We
man.
can go back on your lives and prove you wrong. Well, we can lives. Remember, on my show, on this show, you shaved your head.
I didn't do it. She did it.
She did do it though.
I did not see you fight against it. I didn't see you say no, don't do it.
He knows what would have happened if he did.
Exactly.
It would have been a hairy situation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sure, it would have been.
Wait, Hillbilly had long hair?
Yes, I did. I did. It was all the way down to here.
That's right, down to his shoulders.
Half my
All right.
shoulders.
When you get to the shill section, we're going to start with the purple dude.
Okay, dokie. Hey, everybody. I know I'm trying to hype this up, but in August, if I don't flood, I'll start streaming again, starting with Inazuma 11.
That's right.
Victory Road.
Victory Road. Right. Now going from KJ, from Mugenfool, we're going to roll over to Hellwheeler, the cat lady. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey. Was that you, KJ, meowing?
That was Hillbilly.
Oh, Hillbilly. Fair enough. You can't see when it's just me up here on the big screen. Tonight, we have Question Chaos. We are looking at a few promos that have been released on the store lately. Looking at a bit of news of things that are coming out and some previews of some of the cards that are coming in the new 2-player set, as well as having Scooby on the show with us. So he's a relatively newish person to local TCG, so we're going to get to hear his views. But he has become quite a bit of part of the community, and has also learned to beat me very well on Saturday night games. So we're just going to have a good chat there. We have pushed the episode. It is at 7 Central or 1 o'clock in the morning for Crazy Brits. So if you want to come find out about local TCG and things, then come along then and join us for an hour. And then afterwards, because we missed out on Wednesday due to a very unfriendly timed hospital appointment for me, we are doing community night tonight afterwards.
Cool.
And I believe we are doing some Jackbox, but I'll leave KJ to have something to say.
Jackbox. Right. Thinking of KJ having something to say. Here is KJ himself to say.
I've had way too much to say today. I have had a mouthful. But what I will shill is, as Jesse said, community game night tonight. You will see me in Jesse's chat because I will be holding the ban hammer. So feel free to come on in and say inappropriate things so I can swing that thing around. But Wednesdays, Jesse and I do Procrastinate Across the Ocean, and coming soon, Hillbilly and the yet to be titled, based off of your vote on the Discord server, which will go. The voting process will go live in 5 minutes on my Discord server. I will place that link in the chat here in just a second. Also, you'll see in the chat, you'll see the link to the Cane Shaker #1 hit single that we wrote live on stream. Feel free to go listen to that.
Sounds awesome. So make sure to check that out.
Where are you going?
Mugenfool, where are you going? All right. Hillbilly.
Hey, everybody. Now, Mrs. Hillbilly, she is a very nice woman to me. Does take care of me. And it's very nice. She don't beat on me or anything like that. And about cutting the hair, that was a deal me and Tortoise put together about when I got to 1K subs. That's when I cut my long hair, and I did do it live here on his channel. But anyway, enough about that. This afternoon, around 2 o'clock, I'm going to do some arena gameplay. So if you want to see some arena gameplay, come on by my channel. And that's really all I got planned for today. But there's something else going on today, but I'll let Tortoise fill you in on that.
Yeah, right. Everybody, Super Fast Tortoise here saying thank you for watching the show. But yes, tonight we have a game at 7 Central. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to play some Commander. I don't know why 7. I'd prefer 6, but it seems like we get more bites at 7 than we do 6.
Yep.
So check it out. If I go live before then to have fun, I will. Or check out other people's streams if they're streaming. Yeah. Don't forget to go on the Discord, on KJ's Discord, and there's his link, and vote on the name. We hope it's HBKJ Radio, because that'd be awesome. I like that. I think it has a good ring to it. And with that, I want to thank you all for being here, everybody on stream from Hillbilly, Mugenfool, Hellwheeler, kjcowboydan. Hey. And everybody in chat for hanging out. You guys rock. You guys rule. You guys are amazing, and you run the show. I hope you guys like the show, and I hope we progress and become more what you guys want in the future as we grow and evolve. But with that, I want to thank you for being here again, and I'll remind you that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you, and if you can, make someone's day a little bit brighter, because you might be the change you need today. But with that, we're going to hit that sweet, sweet outro.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends have been the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning